Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. This is Kevin Moon from God's Country. It's time for your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's weather. Now, here's my friend, Dr. Don.
Well, thank you, Brother Kevin Moon, and good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. It is Tuesday. Time now for your primetime forecast. Coming up, we're going to let you know about maybe some more severe weather to deal with this week. It was awfully cold this morning, and we got a little freezing fog out there. All of that and more on this morning's edition of your Primetime Forecast, brought to you by local Alpha agent Jamie Dukas. Be sure you scan that QR code on the screen or click the link at the top of the video to find out just how much money you can save with Jamie Dukas and Alpha Insurance. Current conditions at the East Alabama Bee Company, a frigid 33 degrees. Some of you are at or below freezing this morning across East Alabama and West Georgia. High temperature yesterday was 56. We do currently have clear skies, except for those areas where we have patchy freezing fog. Now, that's not going to mean much. Other than you may see a little ice on your windshield this morning. And yeah, if you were to be traveling early and you travel into areas that are normally shaded, be careful, but I would not anticipate any travel issues with this freezing fog. Wind will be out of the west-southwest at 1 mile per hour, gusting to 2. Humidity is 96%. The barometric pressure at 30.20. No rain officially in the past 24 hours. Sunrise this morning at 6:43. Sun sets this evening at 4:54 p.m. Stop by M.L. Aubrey's in downtown Roanoke or Randolph Farmers Co-op in Wedowee to pick up that East Alabama Bee Company honey. Well, we're headed for 61 this afternoon in Roanoke. Ashland, 60. We'll make it to 61 in Lineville. Wedowee goes to 60, 62 in Franklin, and we'll top out at 61 degrees this afternoon down in Dadeville, Alabama. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Mostly sunny today. 61 will be your high temperature, down to 38 tonight. Then on a Wednesday, it's going to be a mostly cloudy day with a slight chance of a shower after 8 or 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. But Wednesday's not going to be the story. We're going to have to watch for the possibility of severe weather out there on Thursday. Let's go back up to the convective outlook, and don't forget to go over to YouTube and subscribe to our channel and click that little bell. So if we have to go live on Thursday, you'll be guaranteed to get that push notification. So no issues out there today. Let's move forward. And we'll take a look at Wednesday. We see a marginal risk building off to our west across Mississippi, western Tennessee, Arkansas, northern Louisiana. And then as we head toward Thursday, look at that. We have a slight risk of severe weather, which will cover most of the state of Alabama and a good chunk of north and middle Georgia on Thursday. We head over to the latest graphic from the National Weather Service. And there you go, from 11 a.m. Thursday through 9 p.m. Thursday evening. And the latter part of that would be for East Alabama and West Georgia. I think mid to late afternoon through about 9 p.m. on Thursday afternoon and early Thursday evening will be the best window of opportunity for severe weather across East Alabama. Now, pretty much we're looking at damaging straight-line winds in excess of 60 miles per hour, and a tornado or two cannot be ruled out on Thursday. Understand that a slight risk category is level 2 out of a total of 5 different levels. Marginal being the lowest, then you have slight, which would be level 2. That's what we've got on Thursday. And then you have enhanced, moderate, and high. Because the Storm Prediction Center is giving us a slight risk this early, I'm going to say there's a chance here that we could be upgraded to an enhanced risk by the time Thursday gets here. That's kind of the MO on how this stuff works. We'll have to watch the models as we get a little closer, but understand that we do have a slight risk, and there is a chance we could be upgraded to an enhanced risk before we get to Thursday. So that gives you today and Wednesday and the first part of Thursday to prepare for our next storm system. If you do not own a NOAA weather radio, Go to your department store and buy one today. Folks, you hear me say this all the time. And yes, you can download apps on your phone. Most of them doesn't cost you a dime, and hey, I'm good. Well, that's not really the case here, folks. You need redundant ways of receiving severe weather information. Your telephone is a piece of digital equipment. There's all kinds of things that can take place to prevent you from getting proper notification on your phone. Okay, so the NOAA Weather Radio is a piece of electronics. There's all kinds of things that can happen to keep you from getting notified on your NOAA Weather Radio. But here's the deal, folks. You have two different ways here. So you're decreasing your odds of losing one of those avenues of receiving severe weather information if you have both app on your cell phone and a NOAA Weather Radio. Plus, a NOAA Weather Radio with a battery is going to continue to work if you lose power. You don't have to worry about charging it. And it'll wake the dead at 2 a.m. in the morning if you're asleep in your bed. If you're like me, well, I can't turn my notifications off because of what I do for a living, but I know a lot of people turn their notifications off when they go to bed. You do that, then your phone's no good during severe weather. And that's where most people are injured, and there's the greatest loss of life is when these storms come through during overnight while folks are in the bed asleep. Now, I don't think that's going to be the case this Thursday, but who says the next round of severe weather won't come through at 2 a.m. in the morning? So get you a NOAA Weather Radio. They're all about $30, and that could be the best insurance policy you've ever purchased. And get that thing programmed up and have it ready to go this Thursday in the event that we do have severe weather across East Alabama and West Georgia. I'm going to pass the plate here in a few minutes. Sorry, I love to preach about that kind of stuff. All right, so let's go back over here to the 6-day forecast. It will continue on Thursday, a 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Again, some of those storms could be severe. 67, no question there. With that kind of temperature, we could definitely have severe weather. We'll continue a 20% chance of rain into the early evening hours. I think most of our threat, again, will be late afternoon Thursday. 37, your overnight low. Hey, we could even see a flurry or two up here in extreme North Georgia, and certainly on up into Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, up there around Knoxville. Could certainly see maybe even some measurable snow up in the Great Smoky Mountains on Thursday evening as the moisture pulls off to the east. Then on Friday, look at that. My goodness, much, much colder. We're talking 43, the high out there on Friday, down to 28 Friday night, 47 on Saturday. Slow warming trend, 56 by the time we get to Sunday. But yeah, it's going to be cold on Friday, but at least it's beautiful and sunny for now. It looks like through the entire weekend. Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar this morning. You see a special weather statement up there in northwest and north Georgia. That is for freezing fog this morning. Again, not much of an issue other than it'll freeze your automobiles over. I mean, you have to get out there with a chisel to get that door open. Your windshield is probably covered in ice this morning, especially if you're up there. And again, some of those mountain roads where it stays in the shade all day long could have a real thin layer of ice on it this morning. So be careful if you travel in those areas. I think that would be more of a possibility up there northwest and north Georgia than it would be down across East Alabama and West Georgia. But we do still continue to hold on to that freezing fog advisory this morning across East Alabama and West Georgia also. So be careful. Again, not much of a major deal here as far as travel is concerned. But you want to just pay a little extra attention, maybe give yourself a few extra minutes as you head out the door this morning. Other than that, maybe a few light showers down across southeast Georgia, just north of Jacksonville, back over toward coastal Georgia, maybe just north of Brunswick. A few light showers down there this morning, but nothing as far as rain activity is concerned across East Alabama or West Georgia this early Tuesday morning. Don't forget to follow us over on Twitter. It's at DSTRN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at DrDonWX.com. That's our home on the World Wide Web. Folks, we direct you to our website and ask that you consider clicking on that donate button to help keep us on the air. Very expensive venture here, and we can't continue to do this unless you guys support us. So we ask that you consider doing that. And also, if you would like to be a partner with us, such as Genesis Weight Clinic in downtown Roanoke, you see them scrolling on the screen right there. Also, Auction 431 down in Phoenix City. If you would like to be one of these partners, and you can do this, even if you're an individual and you'd like to be a partner. We can put your mug up there on the screen. We can put a picture of your children up there on the screen, whatever you want. All you have to do is send me a message on Messenger, and I can have your support package started by the time we do our very next weather forecast tomorrow morning right here on Dr. Don's Weather. Enjoy your Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.